So you might have heard this week the U.S. State Department has issued a new travel warning for certain parts of Mexico. Officials say Americans have been victims of violent crimes, including kidnapping, carjacking, robbery, and even murder. The warning includes 2 Mexican states with popular locales, including Cancun, Cozumel, Playa del Carmen, and Los Cabos. Well, it's a pretty scary headline, and a lot of people are interested in it online. We spoke to 2 travel experts today, and they say the warning doesn't mean don't go. Instead, it's meant to serve as a personal choice.
I mean, personally, I'm not going to be traveling to Mexico anytime soon. I think you have to think twice about going to Mexico, even if you stay in your resort. I mean, it's safer if you just stay in your resort and don't go outside. A lot of these all-inclusive resorts are self-contained, and you don't have to subject yourself to, the threat of it's not just violence, but it could be, some kind of scam.
It's important to keep the context. Everyone's personal comfort level is different, so it's really a personal decision whether or not you decide to move forward with your vacation. There's no right answer, but it is also important to keep in mind that Quintana Roo and Baja California Sur are not being lumped in with the most dangerous areas in Mexico in this travel warning. They are not areas where the State Department is telling its government personnel to defer non-essential travel.
The legal system in Mexico is weaker than in other countries, or certainly the U.S. I mean, most murders in Mexico are not solved. I think I'm taking this out of my hat, but something like only 10% are solved. There's no incentive to solve crimes. It's not just murders. If there's another type of crime, like a kidnapping or a shakedown, the crime is not going to be solved. The people are not going to be brought to justice in most cases.
Little perspective here, if you might just be scared to death about all this. I just came back from Quintana Roo with my family, rented a car, drove all over the place. We were fine. Well, one issue that people have heard about over the summer was reports of tainted alcohol at some resorts. Kelsey Blodgett told us that after a deadly U.S. case was reported, the Mexican government raided 30 resorts and determined a distributor was the one tainting the alcohol. They are no longer a part of resort vendors. So if you're worried about alcohol, Blodgett says there are 3 things you can do. 1, only buy sealed containers. The second, frankly, not really practical, but we're going to tell you anyway. Ask for the bartender to open the bottle in front of you and make sure you see them break the seal. Good luck with that. And number 3, buy your own alcohol and pay a corkage fee at the resort.